pregame. 50 soulstones, Pandora versus Perdita.
Yep.
You're playing Perdita, obviously. What strategies did you go?
Plant evidence and line in the sand, both of which are revealed.
Right, and I think Alex is doing the exact same thing.
Yes.
The map's interesting.
Yeah, very.
Because it's corner deployment, flank deployment. And then it's Recontier.
Yeah, I think it's reconnoiter.
Huh?
It's called like reconnoiter.
I have no idea how to say that word. I just make it up. Every time I make it up.
We're trying to gain dominance of each quarter of the board.
And the quarters are like triangular pizza slices now.
I can deploy into 2 of them, and then with the... well, I should probably go over my crew. I have Perdita, Enslaved Nephilim, Francisco, Nino, and Santiago Ortega. Basically, whole Ortega crew minus Papa Loco, and then I have 2 or 3 Death Marshals.
2. You have 2 Death Marshals. You came in, what, 5 soulstones total?
Yeah, I was going to have max, but I decided to take a couple extra upgrades.
The nice thing is Alex came in, I think, at 2 soulstones total. 2 or 3. He had no extras. It was purely cash.
Yeah.
So it's either 2 or 3.
I was looking at the stuff you can do with them. I'm probably going to be making use of like hauling suits more since I have the soulstone.
It's something we don't do nearly as much as we should.
Adding plus to attack flips or defense flips before they occur. That's
right.
I probably would have done that a lot if I recall.
The calling suits can be super strong on your Sonya Creed. Not as much on Perdita. He'd probably want the plus flips more than the...
Santiago can be...
They have some good triggers. Well,
headshot and then
Nino can't do it.
Oh, right.
So
yeah, I guess neither.
Francisco can.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about it strategically, though.
So what's your general overview of your strategy?
Starting off, I'm going to have my guys spread out as wide as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to try to position it so that the Enslaved Nephilim behind that tree on my side.
Okay.
And
I'll put a shot of the board up.
Okay. And then I'm going to have him sitting. He has his shackle ability, which can move models like up to 6 or 8 inches toward friendly models.
I swear you take Perdita just to get that Enslaved Nephilim.
I like Perdita.
Yeah.
So I'm basically going to just be using that, Perdita's relocate ability, which is also disgusting.
Right.
Then I was going to probably Nino have in the shadows to drop out of the deployment zone, and then use the Nephilim to push somebody toward him.
That sounds
I
good.
was probably going to group up Francisco and Nino, because Nino is really good at shooting, and Francisco gives negative flips while he's engaged in melee.
Right.
Shooting actions against that enemy. So
That sounds good.
I'm just kind of
Do some killing while dominating the board. You guys are close to the same number of models. I didn't count. He's got that doppelganger though, so he's gonna be able to cheat initiative.
Yeah.
That itself is worth the 8 soulstones.
I'm gonna try and just get as many scheme markers down as possible, and then just like sit behind shit and shoot.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Next up will be Alex, and then we'll start the game. Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
And we're here with Alex. 50 soulstone game. You're playing the Pandora part of the Perdita versus Pandora showdown.
Yeah.
We got the fair in the background. Let's just take a moment to enjoy the fact that someone over there is eating a funnel cake. Mmm. Should edit that out. Okay. So, you guys both picked the same schemes.
Yes.
And both played them reveal. Was it line in the sand and what?
Plant evidence.
Plant evidence.
I think I win this on paper.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think we both picked objectives that favored my side of the board, which is
Yep.
why I'm okay with us having the same.
Yep.
The line in the sand is naturally on my side.
Yeah.
And plant evidence is going to be easy because I can technically plant evidence on my side of the board behind the rocks.
Yes, you can. You're right. Okay, and then you have that huge advantage in the doppelganger. This is the first time she's hit the table in our group, but I really think it's a huge advantage. Being able to cheat initiative is disgusting.
I'm a little confused about one of her abilities. It says actions that target her get a negative flip, and the other one says melee actions to target her get a negative flip. It's redundant. Because the other one just says actions. It doesn't specify it.
I'll have to double check. It might stack.
You get one or the other.
One or the other, okay.
That's what made the decision seem odd. Why would you ever take anything but actions?
Yeah, it's odd. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, my strategy is pretty much the combination of 4 of the units being a corporal.
Right. So the terrain barely matters to you.
I'm hitting willpower really hard, except for Teddy and Cade, baby Cade.
And then with Teddy, you've got the Terrifiance that forces more willpower duels.
Yeah, the whole point is that he's going to be up front blocking things. Baby's actually going to
sort of just choose to never move
Mm-hmm.
until the baby's going to jump in, get the pounce, and
Yeah, and you took depression on Baby Cade, which just makes it one of the hardest hitters in the game. One of the highest damage spreads in the game.
And my whole tactic is just to sit back.
Mm-hmm.
He likes playing
very
all
aggressive.
the time. He likes playing aggressive. This terrain does not support guns worth squat.
It definitely doesn't. It cuts it right down the middle.
Paired with Incorporeal, I'm going to clog up the lanes with Teddy, put Corporal behind walls, wait to just jump someone passing through.
Okay.
Basically just make the fight, all the fights occur on my terms.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, you've got a very strong board
And
position.
then while that's happening, if I'm never fighting someone, I'm just dropping another scheme marker somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And I really, like, you got initiative, or sorry, you got table choice, which I think was stronger than having to deploy first this time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking.
Because there's definitely a table advantage on this one.
Yeah.
Especially once we located the exact center point. I thought it was a little bit more centered than it really was, terrain-wise. But, yeah, that's going to be... he's a bit more confident than I think he should be.
I suspect he's probably going to deep strike somewhere El Nino on my side of the board, because my opponent's end is the corner, which means the other side is actually more open to deep striking. I suspect...
That's pretty much the only clean gunfire he's going to get.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to have Baby get somewhere near there and make him no one cares about me.
Right.
And I'm going to make El Nino go last constant.
And then, yeah, and then you can just pick him off at your leisure there. So that's good. Yeah, anything else?
I have 3 soul stones.
3 soul stones, that was it. We couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3.
Yeah, I got just the catch because I spent exactly 50 building.
Okay, yeah. So that's... She's not hugely reliant on soul stones, though, so that's good.
Well, the point I was going to point out, I'm not relying on my hand. Baby Cade having depression, and almost no one in the crew actually having triggers.
Right.
And I can cheat initiative. I can literally blow all my big cards on initiative and save my soul stones for maybe a desperate, lower damage.
Right.
But the lack of triggers is going to mean my hand is not a big deal other than just...
And it helps that you don't have a henchman, so you only have one person spending soul stones as well.
Yeah.
Because you decided not to go with Candy. What'd you go with?
3 enforcers.
Pandora...
Pandora, 3 Sorrows, Poltergeist, Baby Cade, Teddy, and...
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. And then I spent 5 soul stones worth of upgrades.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be... It's gonna be an interesting fight. Because this map does not support a gun line.
I thought he stood a better chance when he was starting to pick the Flame and Blade, or Torch and Blade, because
yeah,
he just used the burning combo.
That and Ancient Lore is super strong against you.
This, I don't know what he's actually going to do, other than, like, hope to find an angle and shoot.
Right.
And I'm not...
I mean, he's got some decent brawlers, but they're not going to stand up to Teddy.
No,
you know?
Especially when Baby Cade jumps on top of that and gets a bunch of extra damage. It might just be a 1-2 punch on some of them.
Okay, guys. Swap over to the other channel. Link's going to be down in the description to see the video. Do us a favor, subscribe to the new channel. Share it with your friends. We're really starting to, try to get a grip on the internet real estate there. Slowly coming along. I did realize something, that we're Beyond the Beard cast. We are also the cast of Beyond the Beard cast, which is kind of amusing. But yeah, we will see you in the game.